I want to really become fluent with something like that, I think having a second language like that really helps you out in the long term with things such as college and just speaking to people internationally in general.
And I love IB Spanish class because of how interactive it is and all the fun activities we do. We pretty much only speak Spanish in class, which I think has benefited my conversational skills a lot. And I also love how much cultural immersion there is in the class. We often learn about culture through student presentations or guest speakers or just the curriculum in general, which I think has deepened my understanding of the language as a whole.
And I like when my class is fun, talkative, but also can have moments where they're focused and stuff, and I really like that. And also really my teacher, I think she does really good activities. They're not always these boring papers, but she also does making videos or reading, which I like because it's it's not the same thing, the same routine, which I find really boring, to be honest.
Because this past summer I was in Cancun, and because of IB Spanish, I was able to have good conversations with people, with details, not just little tidbits or just little short conversations. I was able to have full-length conversations without a problem, and IB Spanish really helped me get to that point.
Hi, my name is Sadie. I chose to take Spanish because I really like the language, and it's also used widely in America, and it would be useful. And since I want to be a doctor, I think it would be important to be able to talk in another language with people. And also, in the future, in college, I'm also going to continue taking Spanish because I want to help out in other countries. So I was thinking about maybe going to Spanish-speaking countries and helping out in communities there and helping people receive medical care. So I think learning Spanish would be very important for that. And also it's just fun, and I like learning a new language.
I love the class because everyone in the class is so nice and welcoming, and everyone feels super connected, and I feel like I'm friends with everyone in that class. I also love everyone on campus and the teacher. She's amazing. I love her. Love Maestra. And I love everyone on campus because it's such a very freedom. There's a lot of freedom. A lot of the teachers give you a lot of respect and freedom to go outside the classroom, do your work. And yeah, that's why I continue taking Spanish and thank you.
My name is VJ. I'm a year 2 IB Spanish student. And I chose to continue with Spanish after year 1 just because, year 1 was genuinely a really fun class for me. A lot of days was the highlight of my day just because, it's just a fun class. We do a lot of interesting projects, very interesting units. I think we did one about gang violence once, and Maestra's pretty funny. And most days we do a fun activity during the class period. And also I just feel the class is very rigorous, it's very hard at times, but for me I feel it's a good thing just because on one hand it's taught me time management and responsibility, but also it's improved me as a Spanish student greatly just because in speaking, for example, I've gotten better drastically just because you're not allowed to speak English in the class, and just in general my writing, reading has all gotten better just because of the significant amount of practice that you do. And also I feel the class prepares you well for the test. Obviously I haven't taken it yet, but I feel I'm learning a lot and I'm being prepared well, and I'm being set up for success. And in general I just think the class is you get out what you put into it. If you put in your best effort and you're actually interested, you're going to learn a lot, and you're going to build connections and make friendships, and you're just going to have fun in the class. And also just the Emerald campus experience is just, it's different than what you're going to get at other high schools, because, this is you get a lot of freedom, but at the end of the day, you take responsibility for your own education, you're in charge. and I don't know, it just keeps me motivated, as well as like being surrounded with like-minded people who are very passionate about their education. That also keeps me pretty motivated. So yeah, I definitely recommend Emerald Campus and IB Spanish. Thanks.
I continue taking this class because it's probably one of the most fun classes that I've taken in all of my high school years, especially because of Maestra. She's a really great teacher and really supportive and really helpful. It is a challenging class, and that's why I kind of like it as well, because it genuinely helps me learn more Spanish. I've learned the most Spanish from this class than I have in any other class, and it kind of connects me to certain themes about Spanish countries, and I've understood and deepened my knowledge of Spanish in general and Spanish-speaking countries in general and their cultures the most through this class, because it is really challenging. But the way Maestra teaches Spanish is really fun because she always has these interactive activities planned throughout the years, throughout the year. And some of my favorite memories from this class are like dancing every Monday. It kind of helps me wake myself up and be ready for Spanish class, and it's just a fun thing to do in general. And it's also another thing that we'll do is like act out plays from certain texts, and that's also something that I find really funny, and the whole class just has a nice laugh out of it. So it's a really interactive and fun way to learn Spanish, and probably again one of the most fun classes that I've taken. So that's why I would recommend taking this class.
Okay, so the reason I kept taking Spanish these past 2 years was because obviously I want to learn Spanish, but I'm going to major in international business in college, and I want to go study in Spain and eventually live there after university. And a necessary skill that you need to have is the ability to speak Spanish, of course. IB Spanish has been probably my favorite class throughout high school, because Maestra has created an environment where she only speaks Spanish, which forces you in your mind to grow at an accelerated rate, which you would not have been able to do, say, in an AP class or a regular class, because she pretends that she doesn't know English, and it forces you to speak in Spanish and make these mistakes early on so you can grow from it quicker.
Que dice que fue